This is a real thing.
Now to the good part.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Rockets, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course, the Portland Trailblazers, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation. Here's the starting group for Portland. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Toumani Camara out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Klingon in at the 5. And for the Rockets, Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's the great in at the 1. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business. And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Here's the great. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. First shot won't go. Avdia against Smith. Pass to Camara. Here's Lillard. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebounded by the great. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Houston. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lillard got a good look. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
The great with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Klingon. Avdia outside. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Here's Avdia, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. To the middle. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Houston. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Yep, that one goes. The great's got 6.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Smith passes to the great. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 9.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
The great, the pass to Durant. And it's Houston scoring again.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back over to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Eason comes in for Şengün. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Thompson. Avdia outside. 1:50 left in the first. Shot clock at 5. Here's Camara. Here's Klingon. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And as a rebounder, Klingon is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
On the wing, Durant. The three. Buries it from 3. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
For Houston, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The great. And Houston, another 3.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
So Portland ends up going with a new group.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Thibault passes to Grant. Henderson for 3. Rebounded by the great. The great's got 4 rebounds now. The kick to Durant. Pass to the great. It's stolen by Henderson. Now Thibault. And here's Grant, guarded by Van Vliet. From outside the arc. The shot comes out. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
They're
Here's Kamara. No points yet. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Klingon. Here's Kamara. 3-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Houston has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Eason a screen on Lillard. The great, the pass to Eason. Knocks it down from distance. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Avdia's checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Sharp, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for...
Oh, man!
Look out below!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Blazers trail by 5. Outside Kamara. Lillard outside. Inside, Dame gets it to go.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
4-3, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. The Greats got 7 rebounds in the game. Steps back and fires. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. The Greats got 21 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball. Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Gets the three to fall.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now. Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Easton. And both free throws good for Lillard.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's the great. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Houston working the ball around. Şengün passes to the great. Just 4 to shoot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 26. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets ahead. They lead by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Houston Rockets.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get into space, they really push the pace. It makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Taking a look at Houston, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's the great and at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the three-pointer goes. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Sinks it from distance.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And they're able to recover.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Three-pointer sharp. Smith with the rebound.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Back to Durant. The three is up, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you, right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup, but you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Pass to Lillard. Now Sharp. Thompson with a steal. Here's the great. Clingan with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
It's Avdia on the wing, covered by Smith. There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia, good look. Again, the miss by Portland.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Here's the great. He's got 34. From behind the arc, sinks the tray. The great's got 11 points here in the second half.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Sharp passes to Lillard. To win the cold spell. Buries the jump shot. Lillard's got 17 points.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Here's the great, defended by Avdia. Durant, the pass to the great. 6 to shoot. And he lays it up and in. The great's got 39.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it falls all over the rim and in. The great's got 41.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Kamara. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's the great. Gets the 3 ball to go. The great's got 44.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
Shot from the wing. And Clingan pulls it down. Well, the Trailblazers shooting only 27% for today's game. For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
The great with the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm. Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. The great's got 49 in the game.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
First team foul. Substitution.
Lillard with the ball. They need this. Not going to go that time.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And so it's the Houston Rockets making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Van Vliet with it. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.